it's your girl Chli, and welcome back to Chli Soul. Yes, I do. Okay, yes, I do. Okay. So the other day, I told y'all the story about the worst day I've ever had in Korea. You can find the link for that down below inside of my description box. That story was the prequel to this story, the worst day I've ever had in Korea. These days were actually literally just one day apart. All right, so here we go. So this one day we had to wake up really early to go catch our train to go to this field trip. So we get to the train station, and the meetup point they told us, like, they literally just like took a picture and was like, meet us here. Sir, okay? No, they didn't tell us no floors, like which building, which terminal, nothing, okay? Meet us here, okay? So we're running around this little train station trying to find this little meetup point, whatever, okay? And we end up missing our train. So we end up having to like buy our own train tickets and like meet up with the rest of our program later, right? The thing is, when you buy train tickets like the day of, they usually don't have any seats left. And so you actually just like sit in between train cars, like on the floor, which is terrible. Like, it's absolutely terrible, okay? So we end up sitting on the floor for 4 hours on this train, okay? It's miserable, okay? It's so bad. So we finally get to the train station, and our program director is there, and he's all yelling at us because we're late and all this, but like, sir, I just sat on a train floor for 3 hours. I'm not trying to hear all this, right? So now our mood is like much worse, okay? So we get to this little historical area or whoever and meet up with the rest of our group. And there was a lot of people in our program that were really messy. And so they were like, yeah, I know why Chli and Christina were late. They was out partying all night. That's all they do is party, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, first of all, loud. Okay, first of all, loud and wrong. Okay, wasn't nobody out partying. Okay, wasn't nobody out partying. We came home at like 11. Okay, that is unheard of. We stay out till like 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, we were prepared for this trip. What had happened was, okay, I'm even more annoyed because they out here trying to dry snitch and all this. Like, it's whatever. So then we go to this little beach or whoever, and everybody breaks off to go get like lunch and whatnot at these restaurants. And me and Christina, we're literally fed up with everybody. Like, everybody's getting on our nerves. So we go and have lunch like by ourselves, right? So we find this little like seafood place, and it's really cute. Everybody in there grubbing, like it's packed, like all the food looks dank, okay? I look on the menu and there's something called like fresh seafood stew, right? And I'm like, yo, Christina, that looks good. Let's get that. We order that. They come back with our stews. The waiter comes over with these big behind tongs. He's like, yeah, all you gotta do, you gotta make sure you cook it. I was like, sir, we gotta make sure we what? And he was like, yeah, you gotta make sure you cook it. I look over at Christina bowl and something is in there moving the hell around. Something is in there breakdancing in her bowl, okay? It's doing backflips, okay? It's doing full-on choreography in her bowl, y'all. Like, it's, sir, what is this? Sir, what is this? And do the police know you're doing this? Come to find out, fresh seafood means live seafood. I learned that the hard way. The stew was actually bussin' though. I can't even lie. It was actually quite delicious. I show this video to people all the time and they're like, yo, I'm never gonna eat it Korean. And I'm like, yo, not everything is like that. That's the only, well, I have had some other crazy food. I've only really had like one other really crazy food experience, but that's because Korean pizza is very different. Like, I don't believe that they understand that there's rules to pizza. They just be putting whatever the hell up on the pizza. It'd be like squid, it'd be somebody corn, sweet potatoes. We went to this place once, they had a cheesecake pizza, like little slices of cheesecake on the pizza. So this one time I had ordered this supreme pizza, right? You know, supreme pizza in the States is like a bunch of vegetables and stuff, right? Get the supreme pizza. It's literally squid, corn, and sweet potato on the pizza, right? I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just cheese. Just cheese is fine. Dude comes back, it's just corn and cheese on the pizza. I was like, oh yeah, no corn, like just cheese on the pizza. He's like, oh, okay, I got you. Come back. It's just a piece of pizza. It's just sauce. Okay. So I guess the cheese is mixed in with the corn. I don't know. Either that, he was just fed up, okay? Y'all. So I'm like, I'm gonna just eat the crust, okay? Why do I break a piece of the crust off? It's filled with something. I said, sir, what is this in this crust? He said, that's sweet potato. You know what? I'm I'm calling the police. Okay, back to my story. We go to this little marketplace, get our shop on, and we're late again getting back on the bus. So of course everybody is like, ah ha ha ha, they always late, ha 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 ha. And like me and Christina, my roommate, are just like, are y'all done? Or are y'all finished? We're just so annoyed at this point. We're so fed up with everybody, okay? But we have plans to go to Itaewon this night. So we just kind of letting everybody get your kikis in, because tonight I'm be throwing ass. I ain't even worried about y'all, okay? I've been to Itaewon before, and it was pretty whack. We only stayed for like less than an hour. And then we ended up going back to Hongdae, of course. So we were really excited to like actually give it a try. Ooh, Itaewon! Ooh, okay. So we get back to Seoul, and we get dressed, get ready to go to the club. We hit the subway, we go on down to Itaewon. And Itaewon is a lot closer to our college campus, so we're like really excited. Because we're like, yo, if Itaewon is popping, we can be up there. It's closer to Hongdae, all this stuff, whatever. We're very hype, okay? Y'all, I need y'all to understand I hate Itaewon. Like, you'll understand why, but like, I really hate Itaewon. So like, oh, I hate Itaewon. A lot of people have heard me say I hate Itaewon, and I haven't been able to explain this full story until now. So just get ready, okay? So we out in Itaewon, and we're having a good time, okay? It's lit at first. Don't get me wrong. We're having a good time. They're playing some good music. So me and Christina, we in the street cutting up. We were supposed to be meeting our homegirls out at Itaewon this night, and we had taken a quick break to, you know, get it popping out in these streets, right? This huge crowd like comes around us, right? Because I told y'all before, all Korean men do in the club is jump around. So this is this is a shock for everybody, okay? We link up with our homegirls. We go to a couple bars together and whatnot. We're about to go into this club, and I walk in the club, show my ID, all that, and all of a sudden all I hear is this loud like crash. So I turn around, and my homegirl Camilla done fell into like the club sign, like outside of the club. They got like these big plastic signs, right? She done toppled the whole sign over. I get her up. She like, oh, I broke my shoe. I'm like, what the hell? This girl is belligerent. I don't know how she got this drunk. Like I'm talking about, we was all fine a second ago. And like this, the girl got like plastered, okay? The bouncer goes up to her and he's like, you need to pay for this sign. You broke our sign. You gotta pay for the sign, all this stuff, whatever, right? And she's drunk, so she's like, okay, like I'll pay for it. I'm like, no, sir, how much is the sign? How much is this, right? He's like, it's $500. I'm like, sir, ain't nobody paying you no $500. The sign must have fell and hit your ass in the head. If you think somebody about to pay some $500, ain't nobody paying for that, okay? So I'm arguing with the guy, okay? He like, 500. I'm like, sir, I'm not paying $500, okay? So another bouncer come up, they start whispering. He turned back around to me. He's like, $100. Sir, I'm not paying you no $100. Okay, what is this? Are we negotiating? How much does the sign cost, sir? They get to whispering some more. He's like 75. I'm like 50. He's like, no, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police if you don't pay us for the sign. 75. I'm like, sir, you can call the police. Call the police. Call them. I don't care. Okay, call the police, right? Meanwhile, they done fixed the sign. They done hung the sign back up, right? I'm like, look at this. They done already hung the sign back up. What are we paying for, right? He was like, pay us or I'm calling the police. I was like, sir, I'm going to pay you $20. Okay, I'm going to pay you $20. He's like, 50. Pay us 50 or I'm getting the police. I was like, call the police. Call him, okay? So he pull up his phone and he just dialing numbers like, yo, I clearly see you're not calling the police. Yo, all of a sudden, a cop cars come down the street. I'm like, oh, he don't really call the police. I'm like, wait, look, I'm gonna give you your $20. Be like, why you gotta act like that? Okay, pay the man, everything is cool, except Camilla don't got no shoe, okay? I'm not trying to send this girl home without no shoe. Like, she needs some type of something on her foot, because that's not gonna work, okay? In a lot of Korean convenience stores, they usually sell like slides and like sandals, stuff like that. So me and a couple of my friends, we go to some convenience stores trying to find like sandals for her, right? On my way there, I'm walking. Did I mention I look good as hell? I look good as hell. So all these little Korean men is like coming up to me. They trying to talk to me. And I had just got my Kakao Talk. My Kakao Talk had been like not working the entire time I had been in Korea up to this point, and I had just got it up and running. So I'm like, yeah, like add me on Kakao. We end up having to get a bag for my friend to put her foot in, because that's all we can do. We get back to her, and now my homeboy, we gonna call him Chris. Chris is like against the wall, slumped. I'm like, what the hell happened to Chris? I'm telling y'all, like, people are getting drunk like this. I don't know what happened, okay? So Chris out there slumped, okay? Camilla is talking to this man. He looks like a toad. I'm like, Camilla, we're not doing this tonight. I'm like, sir, you need skedaddle, okay? You need to get all the way, get out of here, okay? I put all the little drunkies and my 2 sober friends in the taxi, and the little toad man is like, wait, she got my shoe. I'm like, what? Camilla, get this man back his shoe, right? She's like, no, I love him. I'm like, Camilla, I'm not gonna play with you. Get a man his shoe. I gotta fight the girl to get the damn shoe back, okay? I go get a shoe back to the man, right? Okay? And I'm talking to the taxi driver. I'm like, all right, I need you to take them here. I pay the taxi driver, right? She's like, wait. I'm like, what, Camilla, what? She's like, he has my phone. I'm like, I'm not gonna play with y'all. Take the phone, give it to her. Send them on their way, okay? Mind you, me and Christina, we have had a day already, okay? So we're like, yo, it's just us now. Like, everything's gonna be good now. It's gonna be chill, right? So me and Christina, we hopping around from club to club. Everything's like pretty cool, except all the men are really like touchy. Like, everybody's like gripping up onto us, like trying to talk to us and stuff. And like, we can talk from over here, okay? You don't need to be touching up all up on me, man. Like, you know what I mean? Not to mention the fact, people in Itaewon is mad musty, okay? The club is very, very, very musty, okay? It's a mess. This point now, we're a little bit lit, okay? We're a little bit lit, and we start having this like heart to heart, like on the sidewalk, right? 2 girls that are like in our program, they come up to us like while we're having this heart to heart, and like they sit down and they just chat it up, whatever, right? But this guy comes up to us, and he was like, hey, like, how y'all doing? Like, what's up? I'm like, oh, we're good. Like, you know, like, we're really not trying to talk to him, right? And I'm like, yeah, like, we're kind of having, like, you know, a moment. Like, we're having, like, a serious conversation, you know? So, like, we'll hit you up later, right? And he's like, oh, okay. And just, like, stands there. We're like, goodbye. Like, we'll see you later, right? And he's like, oh, okay, yeah. Sir, we're done talking to you. Like, I don't know, you know, I'm trying to be nice here. Like, you know, we're, you know, like, get the, you know, dude out of nowhere just slaps me, like literally slaps me across the face. He starts running, right? He takes off, right? So these Korean boys, they see all this happen. They chase after him, right? Meanwhile, one of the girls that's in our program is like sitting there cracking the hell up. I turned around. I was like, what's funny? You know, like, what are you laughing about? You know? She's like, oh, I that's all just so funny. I was like, it's funny that he hit me? She's like, yeah. Girl, you know I big faced the mess out her ass. What's wrong with you? Okay? And she's like, oh my God, why would you do that? Right? I'm like, I mean, you just said it was funny to hit people. I was just trying to make you laugh. The boys come back, dragging this man down the street, like throw him in front of me, right? Dude is bawling, like literally crying, right? They're like, apologize to her, apologize. The guy's like, I'm so sorry, right? And I'm like, no, it's okay, like it's fine, like it's not that big a deal, right? Y'all, they done grabbed the wrong man, okay? They done kidnapped somebody, okay? So I look at Christina, I'm like, yo, we gotta, you know, we gotta get out this thing, okay? Yo, so we thank the guys, we dip up out of there, whatever. We go to this little dumpling spot, and these 2 guys are like, hey, like, y'all wanna get something to eat? And like, mind you, we just finished eating these dumplings, and we're like, yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna pass up a free meal, so like, let's get it, right? And we get outside, and the guy's like, hey, like, is it cool if we go Dutch? And I'm like, oof. I mean, I guess, like, we actually already ate, like, we weren't planning on eating anyway, like, we'll just chill with y'all, right? So we chilling with them, and the guy's like, can I get you something to drink? And I was like, I'll just have, like, a water, like, you know, like, I'm just, you know, I'm not really trying to drink anymore tonight. He's like, oh, okay, cool, right? So mind you, I speak Korean at, like, maybe an upper intermediate level, right? So dude orders beer, and I'm like, did you just order a beer? He's like, nah, I ordered water. I was like, oh, okay, because it really sounded like you said beer. Waiter comes back with a pitcher of beer. Sir, So I told the waiter, I'm like, can I just have a water, please? The waiter's like, yeah, I got you. Dude's like, oh, no, she means beer. Sir, that is not what I mean. We want waters. Like, what's wrong with you, okay? He's trying to get us lit, right? We don't want no more beer. We don't want to drink anymore. Like, we're good, right? Like, he's like, no. He's like, no. We got to drink beer. It's going to be nice. I'm like, sir, we're not drinking that. Okay? I was like, get us some water or we're leaving, right? He was like, y'all can leave them. He's like, okay, whatever. So we're looking for a bathroom and somebody tells us we can use the bathroom in this club, right? So we go over to the club and show our IDs, whatever. And the bouncer's like, no, you can't come in. And I'm like, what? Like, why? He's like, you're too drunk. And we're like looking at each other like, what? Like, we haven't drank for hours at this point, right? So we're like, what are you talking about? Like, ain't nobody drunk? Like, what? Meanwhile, this Korean girl walks up and she's like sloshing around. They let her right on in. I'm like, oh, no. I was like, we can't come in because we're drunk or we can't come in because we're black. He gonna say, yes. Anger, all the frustration that I've had all day just comes out. I'm going in on this man. I'm like, F you, F this club, F Korea, okay, F Samantha. The Samantha thing didn't even happen yet. F Samantha. I'm going off, okay? I'm going in, okay? Dude starts plexing up. I'm like, yo, so what's really good there, right? Christina like, so what's really good there? Dude's like, I mean, we can really fight if you really want to fight. I was like, yo, you ain't said nothing but a thing, B. Picks up, y'all know, the little rope barriers, like the pole that holds the little rope barriers. He picked it up. He's like, so what's up? So, you know, we ran. Okay. Okay, because he played too much. First of all, violence is never the answer. That's the first thing, okay? Okay, so we get up out of there. What the hell? We're like, yo, let's go home. Itaewon's whack. We out of here, right? So on our way to Subway, MMA bag calls me. He's like, hey, like, how was your night? All this stuff. I'm like, oh, it was pretty terrible. Itaewon sucks, you know? I tell him what just happened with the bouncer and all this. He's like, oh, what club was it? Like, what's the guy look like? So I tell him whatever. We go get on the Subway. Subway had just opened. So there was like a bunch of people that was out clubbing, like waiting for the Subway to open back up. And this man is like pushed up against me, right? Like, it's crowded, but it's not that crowded for him to be like up on me, right? So he is like rubbing up on my booty, right? I literally turn around and just start screaming, like literally start screaming. I'm like, I need you! Like, takes off. Like, literally, he's like 3 Subway cars down. Everybody's like, what's going on? What's going on? Okay? Yo, we go home. We get home, and this Korean number is like calling me. And I'm like, who is this? Like, what the hell? Everybody I know in Korea is like, number is saved, right? I'm getting ready to go to bed. This number just keeps calling me. So finally, I answer it, right? MMA Bay. And I'm like, oh, hey, like, what's up? Like, what's going on, man? He's like, yeah, I got somebody here that like want to talk to you. And I'm like, yeah, like what's up, man? So he puts the bouncer from the club on the phone. And dude is like, I'm really sorry. I just want to apologize from the bottom of my heart. You and your friends are welcome here anytime y'all want to come. Like, that was so rude of me. I can't believe myself. Like, just really apologizing, right? And so MMA Bag gets back on the phone. And he's like, I'm gonna FaceTime you. I'm like, okay. So he FaceTimes me. Yo, he done tore the club up. Him and all his homies, they done tore the club up. Like, booths are turned upside down. Like, there's broken glass everywhere. Okay, like, it's a mess. And he was like, they're not gonna mess with you no more. I'm like, okay, thank you. That's when I knew MMA Bae was crazy. Of all the men in careers, why get the crazy one? And that is the story of the worst night ever in careers. If you like this video, you already know what to do. Give it a like, subscribe, tell the entire world about it. Wear deodorant every day. I'm not playing with y'all, okay? Wear deodorant every day, okay? Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and tune in next week for some more Chli Got Soul. Yes, I do. I think I said follow me on Instagram twice.